Oh, Yava troopers. Just got done doing a stream that the frame rates dropped horrendously. Went to try to do another stream just with I literally have a cable running from my office room all the way down to my basement, or not to my basement, but all the way down to my next floor down. So this is probably, I don't know, 200-foot cable that I have. And I checked my internet speed, and that thing was at 900 megabytes per second. So I don't know if it's an issue with Streamlabs or if it's an issue with my internet or it's an issue with YouTube. But if this persists, I'm probably going to have to go on a hiatus for my streams, which hurts me a lot because I really want to get my stuff out for all of you. But it's tough whenever my streams aren't for some reason this week. I just got dropped frame rates right now while I'm recording. It doesn't make sense. This is not even on the internet. This is from doing a recording. So I think the fault is not with my internet. I don't think the fault is with YouTube. I think the fault is with Streamlabs. I've seen other streamers that use Streamlabs that have been doing this for a while. And the biggest issue that I'm seeing is their frame rates are dropping. And these are the same people that are using Streamlabs. So I don't know if it's a Streamlabs thing or if it's my internet, but I don't think it is. Because if I'm getting 907 megabytes and this is directly connected to my router downstairs, gig speed internet, and for some reason today I'm having issues, I don't know if Streamlabs added something because I was able to stream no problem perfectly for the past few weeks, for the past few years without an issue. I could understand if it was the fault of my PC, but I know it's not my PC because my PC specs are pretty good. Like I am running 32 gigs of RAM on this thing, and I am running an i9 processor on this thing. And it does not make any sense what is going on right now. I wish I could find out if anybody here sees this in the future. Please send me a comment or send me a video through the comments to let me know what I have to do to make this better. I've already screwed with my bitrate, which bitrate was sitting at 6,000 for my bitrate right now. And that is usually not too bad. That's what you're supposed to run for a gig speed internet. Now, if there's anybody out there that can give me a hand, let me know in the comments, and I will try to give you access to coming to my Discord. Maybe we can hop in and see how I could set this up. But currently, until I get this issue figured out, I'm gonna have to call my internet provider and make sure everything's good on their part. I'm not running an entire cable from up here downstairs. It looks horrendous. So I might have to move my entire rig downstairs out of my office, which sucks because I have an office and it's not going to be able to be used for what I want it to be used for. So hopefully I can get this figured out sooner rather than later because this is getting annoying. I know a lot of you out there would be annoyed too. my graphics card on this thing, and I know that doesn't really matter for graphics card. That graphics card is more for gaming, but I'm running literally I think it's a next uh 1 second, an RTX 3050 right now. So I should be perfectly fine with my streaming. So I think the streaming issue is with what's going on here. Um this is quite upsetting because I know how much all of you. I was seeing a lot of new faces hop in during Origins, and I was so happy to be playing Origins. I had no issue. Like, me watching or me playing was not what my stream was giving out. Or what you were seeing on my stream, the frame rate drop, was not happening in my game at all. This was happening through my uh my stream. So if, and I'm gonna be asking to all Yava troopers out there, new and old, I am looking for somebody that will be able to kind of just sit and watch. Unfortunately, like I can't do anything to compensate for it. It's just kind of hop in there, let me know if the frame rates are dropping. Like Yava command mainly. This will be more of a Yava command thing. Yava commanders, if there's anybody that is part of the Yava command that can sit and actually watch it and make sure everything is going well on the stream, let me know if something's lagging out. Because I literally looked and it was the weirdest thing. I went back to see, okay, where did it cut out at? So I went back and it kept going 25 minutes back. And that is literally me sitting here like, why? Why is it like this? I have no idea. No reason whatsoever. My internet, perfectly fine. My computer, perfectly fine. Whenever I literally hooked this up, I was gonna do like this as a stream. I would love to do edited content. If I had the time to do it, I would. But I actually work outside of here. Everything that you see on here was funded by my hard work outside of here, my real life job. And I was really trying to push streams because it was a lot easier for me, and I wanted to start doing streaming more throughout the week because I was starting to get a lot of pickup, and I was really happy about that too. I'm like, this is awesome. Like, I'm doing what I love to do, and people are starting to go into this and they're loving what they're seeing. Like, it's awesome to see the amount of people that have came into this since the beginning, which was 2 years ago. It was a pretty good bit ago, but 125 subscribers, I love it. And I'm very happy to be doing what I'm doing here. And it's not about money or anything during this channel. It's all about me spreading what I love to people out there, and maybe people saying, okay, yeah, I can do this as a fun way to get yourself out there. This is probably one of my most, I don't know if I want to put it as, it's probably been the most outgoing that I have been outside of real life, because outside of real life I'm very quiet, and as you can see, I'm very hesitant on how I talk, and I'm not very like the best at it. But in the end, I like to be true to myself, true to everybody here. Yes, you can see in the background that there is AI stuff, but that's because that's all I have right now. What I can afford and what I have time for. And it was created generously by Timotheus, which is awesome. The music that you hear, like the honor, this, The music itself was created by Straxwell with a little bit of aid through voice work. The voice work was done through AI. Is if a lot of you have seen it and have listened, it's pretty obvious that there is some, you can hear it in the tuning stuff and kind of how it presents itself. But I love it because it was more of a zest on how I felt. Like my brother Straxwell, who made the music, a lot of the music in here, with the exception of the Halloween music that you hear, that is done by Corinthian Abacus. And he also came in and was just like, he was like, how can I make this to where it's more like him? And how can I make this out there? A lot of the stuff that you see on here has been generously helped by a lot of the Yava command out there. And I very much appreciate everything that you all do out there because I don't know how far I would have gotten without a lot of you. So I very much appreciate a lot of that happening. And I want to give everyone, new and old, of my subscribers, and even if you're just out there just to watch, I want to put this out there for everybody to enjoy, to have fun. Try to be as genuine to yourself as possible. Like, this is not easy. Like, I've been dealing with it. Like, this is now the fourth or fifth day that I've been dealing with this frame rate issue. It's upsetting and anger. Like, I definitely am angry about it, but I'm still trying to be as true to myself to be as calm as I can. Because this here, I can't. I can't even believe how far I've actually gone. I didn't even know if I was going to even be able to get bites. But the fact that I'm here at 125 subscribers, and that's 125 people that enjoyed. Yeah, there's probably subscribers out there that don't really watch it much, but still, that's 125 people that went out and hit that subscribe button just to see what was in store. Yeah, I don't have a lot of video content. This one will probably end up being my first ever video content for a very, very long time. And I'm hoping that whenever I put this out, that it's going to be literally unedited. I want everything to be as genuine, but if I do edited videos, it's going to be as genuine and I'm not going to do any script. Yeah, scripts can be fun and stuff, but I feel like the natural, because a lot of my shorts that have went out there is a lot of just natural. I wasn't even trying. It was natural stuff. I can tell whenever I'm trying to just try as hard as I can to be as funny as I can. But this here is, I love the genuine. And that's how I want to constantly be on this channel, is be as genuine to myself as I can. Eventually, you'll see this background change. This whole background here will change to, I want it to be more oriented towards my shorts, my videos, like fun clips of me being me, and what brings all of you new and old here that are just, I want to shut yourself off from what's going on out in the world, because it does suck. Life sucks, but it's good to, hold on, now my cat's here. Hey, no, get it, buddy. Get it. I really enjoy doing this, and I will continue to do it. If I have to do long videos like this where people pop in, and I will do premieres where this, I will record long play videos like this constantly. Maybe I need to start recording my streams and then releasing them that way. But I want this to be as genuine as possible to all of you out there. And I might even do a welcome video right after this. So maybe you'll see that in the future too. Welcome to the Yavatrooper Corps, and I'm going to explain a little bit more because I don't know how many people are going to get through however long this is going to be. But it is definitely I've had the time of my life whenever it comes to streaming, because you're seeing a lot of the things that people don't really truly see of me, even in my life now. A genuine me being happy with what I'm doing and enjoying what I'm doing. But this whole frame rate thing, it's just a bump in this long road. So hopefully I can get this all figured out. Hopefully maybe I'll get I gotta go talk to my cable provider or my internet provider, see if I can, because they sent me an extender with the wrong cord, the power supply cord. So I got to get that figured out. And then if I can get that up here and do it like that, hopefully that works. But if Streamlabs is gonna keep on doing this, I'm probably not gonna be using Streamlabs anymore, because I've never had this many issues. Like yesterday, I had streamed part 1 of Arkham Origins, and perfectly fine. Everything went through smoothly, beautifully. I'm like, okay, I'm back. Maybe I figured it out. Maybe it was because my drives weren't updated. Don't worry, my drives are updated because this is the day after. I am gonna figure out everything I can to make sure everything is running as smooth as possible for all of you out there. And if I have to record things, cool. But I like the streaming aspect because you are actually getting the full blown me. No edit. It is just me going to a T. My friends going to a T. All of our reactions of what we're doing to a T. And I hope all of you really enjoy it. And if not, give me some pointers how I can try to improve a lot of this stuff in the future in the comments down below. It is not an easy thing to stream. If you're going to stream, be very strong and do it. Just post whatever you love to do. Whatever you love to do. I hear, oh, do stuff over on TikTok. Do stuff on Instagram. Start off small. Do shorts and just like do little small recordings and just throw it onto those. Me, I didn't start out like that. I just went straight to YouTube. And I tried the whole Twitch thing. Twitch didn't go too well, because I went over there and looked. I got to figure out what I'm doing wrong there. But the Twitch formula is tough. I've gotten like I think the best views over there that I've ever gotten on there was 15 views, and that was for the quad demo that was literally glitching on me, and that was actually game issue, not stream issue. Stream issues lately, I don't know what's going on. I've done an internet test up to 900, and the other one was up to 400, and it still shouldn't have been that bad. So hopefully I can get this all figured out for all of you, because I love you all. I love everybody that has popped into the streams, all these new people. I felt so good whenever somebody popped in and said thank you for playing this game, because Arkham Origins is very looked over. A lot of people didn't enjoy it because of different, like, combat, maybe story, I don't know. Maybe it was because Kevin Conroy wasn't voicing, I don't know. But a lot of people didn't enjoy it, but I feel like it's so sat on that it deserves people to stream it. Because nobody else streams this game. Nobody else plays this game a lot. Everybody will play Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Arkham Knight. They'll all play those ones. But they will not talk about or play Origins. But that's some small people. The small minority of the Arkham fandom. But I feel like the majority of people actually truly love the game. Because how I like to word it is, like how my order for that goes: Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, then Arkham Knight, then Arkham Origins. And the way that I put it is that each one of those games, it's not because I don't like any of them, like the last ones that are on there. I love them all pretty much almost equally because it was such a pivotal moment in me playing these games. But what has been going on recently with how the frame rates have been going, yeah, I'm enjoying playing what I'm playing, but it upsets me that you all won't be able to enjoy this. You'll be like, you see, it's just nothing but a frame rate mess. And that's not how I want this to be. That is not how I want this to be. I want it to be 100% everybody enjoying their time. This is a yacht. This has been growing probably since I was a child. Whenever I first came up with the Yava Trooper. Yava Trooper was something that me and my brothers, we would play Star Wars Battlefront all the time. And that's why one of my first videos on here were Yava Trooper. And I'll probably explain a lot of this more in depth and maybe my explanation of the channel. So that way, hey, this is where I want you to go, what explains my channel. And how it started out. And the way that it started out, me and my brothers playing Battlefront. And I always like Straxel was always Straxel. Spaghetti Yeti was always Spaghetti Yeti, but then he went, I can't, Cosmo Bull, I think was his name in that one. And Straxel came up to me. He's like, "So, what do you want to name your character?" I'm like, "I don't know." He's like, "Well, what's your favorite planet?" Oh, I always loved Yavin. And Yava Trooper came to be. And that's how I would play that game. It was always Yava Trooper, Yava Trooper, Yava Trooper. But what's funny is whenever I went to Xbox, I went to Bovine Reaper because it was a random name. I don't know why I didn't go by Yava Trooper. It just wasn't my handle back then. Even my handle for Steam was Bovine Reaper. But now it's Yava Trooper. And it will always be Yava Trooper. I've been playing around where I want to rename it this. No. This connects to my childhood, but it also connects me to who I truly am and what I truly like. Straxville said it very well, and it felt it felt very good to hear that whenever he watches me stream, he doesn't watch it. He doesn't watch it just for the gamer. He sees that it's the true me, what I truly love to do. I love to make people as happy as possible because I know what it's like. Everybody out there knows what it's like. But just to push yourself. And this is what I was always telling myself that I wasn't going to be good enough to do this. It probably won't go anywhere, so why do I keep doing it? And I'm happy that I did it because it brought what I love to people out there. And whenever my brother told me that what I see whenever you're playing this is you're truly happy and passionate about what you're doing. And not a lot of I'm very laid back, very easygoing, very just to myself because I'll give as much advice as I can. But a lot of the times I just try to sit back and just listen and observe what's going on. But this here is the true me. There is no acting, no script, nothing. This is genuinely how I feel. I feel there's a lot of stuff out there that's just it's always either scripted and preparing, which I'm not harping on anybody that does that, by the way. I feel that you are being very creative with it. And that's how you do your channel, and that's how you should always be. Be yourself, do what you love to do. I myself, I love to be completely true. I want you to see all my reactions, my natural reactions. Fears to Fathom has probably been some of my favorite streams to do because that got me so out of my comfort bubble because I'm like I'm literally gonna jump at this, aren't I? And it's weird feeling different feelings that you've never felt before. I've never had the chills like I've had in that game. The reaction of that game, it's just so much fun. I love it. It's awesome. But it's cool to see how much that has brought and spread out from where we're at now. And it's people like I have in the Yava High Command that have been always in my corner trying to push me and help me with whatever. And I appreciate it. And if I ever become overbearing to any of you guys, let me know. That's the Yava. That's a you to the Yava Trooper leaders, the Yava leaders. Okay. Anybody else out there? Let me know. What do I got to do? What do I do to make this a better experience for everybody in general? Yeah, you can see that it's not the best quality. I'm still getting used to this. I don't have the biggest green screen back there, by the way. It's literally like my chair back here. If I were to zoom it out, it's literally probably about 3-4 inches away from that way. I have this extremely zoomed in, so that's why you don't get the full me. Eventually, I'm gonna get a bigger green screen, but that's why I don't want to do the whole. I got to put this downstairs. If I have to, I'm gonna see if maybe I can get this run downstairs in my basement, and that'll be where I do everything. It's a much bigger room too, and then this will be my guest room. But for right now, this is where I want it to be. This is gonna be my command center, the Yava command center right here. So you're seeing things develop, and it's cool. And like that's something that I set for myself from the beginning, by the way. And you'll notice that I kind of go all over the place because I got to get to it because of ADD. But you can see that the improvement. And I always told myself that I want to evolve and I want people to see me evolve from down here to try to hopefully maybe go up here, see where I can go at my comfort level. And it's just awesome to see how much this has reached to people. Like I've met so many people on just doing this alone. Dr. Kleiner, I had Barney Calhoun. I've had our newest one, Angie Montez, came in here. And I've had one recently, which was in my last stream, to double check here, make sure I have everything right because it's second. If it let me save the yeah, cool, it did. Yeah, recently. This is the one that said it. GPD 416. Thanks for streaming this. And that wasn't just a oh yeah, no problem. No, that whenever I heard that, I'm like, this is reaching to a lot of people that love these games, that truly love this game and what they're part of their fandom. And that's what I love to do. That's what I want to do. Yeah, I'll probably do some stuff where you'll learn a lot of my likes and dislikes. But we're human. We're allowed to like and dislike what we want. We're individual. But this has definitely been a very, very fun time. And I want to keep it going. This is just a bump. I know in the beginning of this, I, I was letting some steam off because it is so upsetting whenever I can't give you a solid experience with that. And I'm hoping it's just a Streamlabs thing. I'm gonna see if maybe I can go down to maybe a lower tier of the whatever the background here is. Like my because this is a new one that I tried to do, and if I have to, I will literally delete anything that I will not use. And I can even go back to my original format, which that's not an issue. That was also showed an issue, by the way. I went over to that as well, to my original, and it did the same thing. Frame rate drop, frame rate drop. It's got a lot less because it's what I had in the beginning. It didn't have any of this AI stuff. I don't like this AI freaking thing in here anyway. It's supposed to tell me, oh, you could clip stuff and you could do this. Yeah. Status, it's running. Stop streaming. There. Maybe that'll make things better. Hopefully. But no. I'm not playing this game with you, Streamlabs. And Streamlabs, if you see this, let me know. Let me know what to do. Because I am not the happy camper right now whenever it comes to this. But I am probably going to give you, all of you out there, Yava troopers, new and old, and even just ones that just join it, because I've noticed that there's even people that watch that aren't even that are unsubscribed. That I've seen people watching it, and there's been some congruent ones that have actually came back and actually watched it, which is so freaking cool. Definitely, I want to see where this goes and how big it moves up, because this is one of the best times of my life. And to see the mountain of people that have popped in here and just like, hey, yeah, I like this. This is fun. Even whenever I get corrected, like I had a comment in one of my shorts that I because I did how to get past the Gonarch and Half-Life, the glitch. I did that, and somebody said past the, and I'm like, I hit a like button and love it. I'm like, oh crap, I better change that, because I'm like, I'm not the best speller. As you can hear, even whenever I'm talking, I'm not the best at really talking about stuff either. And I'm not really the best at typing stuff. If you see in my, like, if I'm typing anything in chat, it's all lowercase, even my titles. But it's something that I genuinely love to do, and I'm having a lot of fun with this, and it's to help build me up, because that's what I want to see with this channel. And anybody, any Yava troopers that are here, put down in the comment section what your one of your favorite moments, or what like brought you here. That would be awesome. I'm curious to hear everybody's story out there, and what they love to do whenever it comes to seeing this content. What popped to bring you to this content, and what kept you here? Because I think this is one of the best times that I've done this. My family has been there through and through, and my friends have been there through and through for this, and I want to thank them all, which I'm going to get a list out and actually thank them all, because they have definitely showed me that there are people out there that'll help you no matter what, no matter where you're at. Like, I could just be playing games and stuff with my friends and stuff. That's all. But whenever I'm like, hey, you guys want to help me stream, I never get any fight back, and it's so awesome. Now my Yava leaders, which is my high command, starting from the top, which I think everybody's in here. So let me double check. So this is my high command, the ones that are there constantly for me. So starting from the top, Captain Blondie. You've seen her in a lot of my stuff recently, and she's been in some in the past. She's really helped out and really helped push to keep me going. Katakarthik, which is my brother from another mother in real life. You've seen him, if you watch my co-op series, he was there. He dealt with a lot of that. I was like, hey, can I move my equipment over to your house? And I was doing that for a while. I would move my equipment. Everything that you see that I'm using here, I would try to move over there, except for my green screen. No room for the green screen. And plus, I want to have a couch. But he's been in a lot of games with me. He's always been there through and through with a lot of these games, and I very much appreciate that, Cat Karthik. I very much appreciate Captain Blondie for doing a lot of the streams with me as well and giving me a lot of ideas about even TikTok, Instagram, and stuff like that. So I thank you very much, Corinthian Abacus. You've been in streams here and there, and then you've been doing music. You didn't have to do that. You could have just been, yeah, screw that. Well, why would I do this? No, you did it because you genuinely know that I love to do this, and that you're like, okay, I could give you this and this, and I want to do something I want to give you something that you're passionate about. Throw your passion out here too, and that's what is awesome that you sent me. Well, you sent me, I think it's 3 things of music, and 2 of them were the remake. 2 was the original Halloween theme that you hear on my Halloween streams, and then you did a remake for that. And then you had a new one that I didn't get to throw in there yet because I was having trouble with the stream deck, but that will be in next year. Mark my words, that will be in next year, Corinthian Apicus. And then I Kill You 2711, you've been in a lot of my streams, and you've also given me some ideas and some pointers, and I very much appreciate that. It's I love it. I love the fact that you're able to deal with me. Hey, I know we just got this game and we could just play it. I want to stream it too. And you're like, oh yes, definitely. We'll play it. No problems whatsoever. I don't care if my name's said and stuff. It's fine. You've known me for a very, very long time. So my name is said by every single one of you of my commands, except for, of course, the ones that I've met online. They all know me by Yava. But my family and stuff, they know me as Bobby or Rob. That's what they know me as. So anytime that slips in there, I'm like, if they don't know that what my first name is, then they haven't paid attention to my channel, honestly. But anyway, Spaghetti Yeti, he's also given me ideas. He's the one that gave me the idea of playing Alien Isolation mostly. And I apologize for not playing that. So you can hit me up in the comments or call me. Come at me, bro. But no, we'll get back in Alien Isolation as well. So Spaghetti Yeti, don't worry, it's coming because Yavatrooper don't give up. I will play that game. Yeah, it's been a little bit, but I better get back to it. Strax will second in command. He is my second in command. He overlooks a lot of the stuff. He's been popping in. You see him everywhere. You've seen him in a lot of my streams and a good amount of my co-op streams. And he's done music. Honor of the Yava Troopers, the main theme of the channel. That's him. And I've explained it earlier, but yes, the music, all the music that you hear that is there was created by Straxwell. He created that. The only thing that is AI on there are the lyrics. Because one, he even said, he can't sing. And he wants it to be at least something close to genuine to what it is instead of having to. I know we could pay somebody to come in and sing real quick, but I'd much rather have it as close to me as possible and whatever Straxwell is also comfortable with. And I think it works out perfect. Eventually, maybe we'll get a lyricist, but for right now, that's what we're gonna get. And he's given me ideas about Twitch, which I'm gonna try to work on Twitch as well. I apologize about that, but Twitch is very tough, and I want to try to get things together. And he actually worked on some cool little short picture things that they have in there that'll either run across the screen or whatever. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. But that is my second in command. head of pretty much everything that will help guide this channel and help me keep true to myself. And that's what I want to do. I want to keep being true to myself. Whenever, like, I can tell whenever I feel like I'm off and not true to myself on a stream. Like, there's a few times where I felt like, even at the beginning of the stream, Origin Stream 1, at first I was like, I'm not feeling like I'm pushing out that much. But towards the end, I started to. So, he helps push me. Timotheus. Timotheus is responsible for the images that you see behind me right now. He went in and, yes, used I don't know if it was Chat GPT or an AI source to do this. And it really helped me out because for one, I can't afford to go and buy or pay somebody to do all my graphics and stuff behind me. So that's where I went to. I wanted you to see kind of what I want. We're a unit. Every one of us are a unit. We all work together. And that I want to include everybody that's out there into that. You're all the recruits of the Yava troopers right now that have subscribed to my channel. You're all recruits, and I welcome you all again. But Timotheus, he has helped me with a lot of my thumbnails. He's helped me with my backgrounds like this, and he's helped motivate me as well. And I'm extremely happy for that, and thank you very much, Timotheus. He's somebody that I met through a mutual streamer over at the Rayside. He has helped me push through a lot of this. And, hey, why don't we try this? Why don't we try this? And he's helped supply some games too. Same with IQ2711. He has helped supply games, which is awesome because this is a way for us to be able to all enjoy ourselves. Hold on. My list. Oh, get my list back. Get my list back. There we go. All right. Of course, you have me. But we're going to skip me and go to the next one, even though he's been absent for a very long time. He was in the beginning. He did some videos with me, and the first stream I ever did, Zather19, and I do miss him a whole bunch. He helped also guide me into this, doing what I love. Unfortunately, time has come between us, and life is just forked out. Hopefully someday we can touch base. Maybe if he sees this video. Hopefully. But Zather, I do miss you, man. And I hope you do come back. Maybe even just chat with us. That'd be awesome. You're a huge influence on why I'm doing this. Because this is fun. And we josh with each other a lot. And you helped me in the first original editing processes that I did things, and helped me find different games that would be kind of cool to set out. But life happens. Things happen that are out of our control. So I have no idea where you are, buddy. But I thank you a lot for everything that you have done for this channel and that you have done for me in my life. And now commence in the quit crying, bitch. Or whatever. But yeah, I do miss you, man. You are one in a million, and I hope life's being good to you right now, dude. And no matter what, you will always be on my command. And once you come back, if you ever come back, you'll be welcome with open arms. And where the hell have you been? But yep, once you come back, dude, it'll be awesome. If I didn't name anybody, I was naming everything off of a list I got right there on my Discord. It's a whole list that I got. I do have security too over there, which hasn't been I haven't done anything yet with that. But don't worry, it's coming. But the security is DB, who's always been toloing. Thank you very much, DB, for toloing. You give me the hours that will help kind of push this up even further. Because there's certain hours that you need on YouTube. There's certain subscriber number that you need. There's certain everything that you need whenever you're doing this. So it's a lot to think about and process. But I also like to do this. I'm sorry, I'm not really centered right now. I like to do this. All that, and even if it's earning anything, is down here. All I want is to see how much that this gets out there to everybody and how much that it makes people laugh and have fun. Uh, Troha is also a member of the security force on my Discord. Someday that I will let my Discord out. I want to make sure I have all my P's and Q's dotted because I have seen Discords get hacked. And I have seen some things. I'm going to be as careful as I can whenever it comes to this channel. Because it threw me off because we had an old avatar server and let's just say some images got sent on there by some random people that just joined in out of nowhere, and it just was like a bot. They just had a bot just constantly show these bad images. So that is why I have not opened up the Discord in a while. I gave it out in the beginning a few times, but I don't have it out there anymore until I can be 100% sure that everything goes well. I might have to do, maybe there's an application process. I don't know. But for right now, just out of my own trust, there are assholes out there that just want to grief and troll and do whatever they can to ruin your fun. But don't worry. You will all be members of the Yava Trooper Corps once I have it completely figured out. I'm still working on everything I can. And I just promoted Straxwell to the admin in there so he can do whatever he wants with it. So again, I want to thank you all for sitting through this. It's a lot that's been through there, and I probably said some things that didn't make any sense, or said some things that were like, why would you say that? Or it'll be okay, you know, whatever. I just want this to get out there for people. I have some explanation about what I'm doing. Hopefully, I can get the streams back in order. I do not ever want to see the word frame rates on my screen ever again. If I have to just leave this cable sitting here like this for a little bit, I may, but I might call my internet provider and have them come here and install a new cable up here in my office so I can put that up here. I am not playing this game anymore with this internet. I don't think it's the internet though. The fact I was getting like 400 megabytes whenever I was doing the regular just the regular stream that we were just doing. And then whenever I went on there to try to maybe explain some things like I was doing right now, I actually was connected to my Ethernet cable that goes literally out here, out that way, down around the wall that way. Well, let me see if I get it. Around the wall that way, down some stairs, to the right, through the kitchen, to my living room. That is how far this thing is stretching. And my computer is slightly turned this way. So that way, I could be able to at least get maybe something solid until that comes in. So hopefully I can get this figured out. If not, Katakarthik, you're in charge of my tech issues. We need to figure this out. Actually, I might have a command meeting here with the high command about figuring this out. Mainly, it will be Straxwell, Corinthian Abacus, I Kill You, and Katakarthik, and of course myself, to figure out why this is happening. I put my bit rate set for what it is for gig speed internet, which is 6,000. So I don't think that's what it is. I even lowered it down to 2,500. Nah. So we're going to figure this out because I want you all to enjoy what you're doing and enjoy what you're seeing. Because I saw, whenever I saw that number go up to 8 on tonight's stream, I'm like, this is 8 more people that has reached out to and see how much that they can enjoy this. And unfortunately, those 8 people, if they're new, they're probably old. They probably all came in with the shorts. But if you're all kind of if you're all that hopped in there or new through the shorts, let me know in the comment section down below. Because I'd like to get to know everybody on here just to see. Because I know eventually, if like once you get to that point where you're not like you don't like you, there's a lot of people in your streams and stuff. If it ever gets to that point, it can be a little bit tough. But it'll be tough to like siphon through all the OGs that have been here. I want to see every single OG in my comment sections. Just be like, yep, I was here since this time, or like, or just be like, shout out, this is me, this is me, this is me. You know, because I'd love to get like a list of all my subscribers and just post them on there and just thank them all. No matter how small it is, no matter how big it is. There's 125 people that are here. There's 125 people that I reached out to that either enjoyed the content or they subscribed a long time ago and they haven't really been doing anything. But that's 125 people that saw what I love to do. And even if they're on there, like, this guy's ridiculous, I'm going to subscribe to him and see how much more ridiculous he can get. I don't care. You're all here to have fun. And my nickname at my work, Rib. I know what it means. Somebody that can get made fun of, but take it with good fun. Somewhere in that. Don't quote me on that. Look it up in a dictionary, maybe. But I don't mind getting ripped. And that's literally just, I have fun even if I'm making a fool of myself. I'll call myself incompetent because I feel like it's funny. I am incompetent. Look at what I'm doing. I have a long thing. I could probably done something a lot easier than that. It's what I got. It's what I got to work with. So I want to thank you all again for being here. And if I have to record my entire gameplay of Origins, I will. And that will be premiered. And I will be watching that premiere with all of you that hop in there. Even if it's 2 of you, even if it's 1 of you, even if it's 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 of you. And even if it's in the future, you comment down below. And I will literally, and I'll try to answer as best that I can. But hopefully this can all be picked up. And hopefully whatever is going on right now is on only this week's issue. Maybe we'll get some kind of update. I turned off the AI. Maybe that's what was doing my frame rate issue. Hopefully that's what was doing my frame rate issue. But I'm done. I'm done with Streamlabs doing what it's doing. So if this frame rate issue doesn't get fixed, and if I call my internet tomorrow and say, hey, I need this cable, can you guys send me this cable? I never got this cable it's my fault for procrastinating so much, but I need the cable, the cord, to be able to power that thing up. They sent me one for the other modem that I got. So I had 2, which is bull. So hopefully I can get that figured out, and hopefully that this sees good ears, and that all of you kind of get where I'm coming from right now. I'm gonna be here for a while, or for however long I can hold out with financial stuff, of course. But as long as I can keep doing what I love to do, they're never gonna get rid of me. I don't care what is said. You're never gonna get rid of me, because I'm here for all of you out there that sit there that feel like their voice isn't heard. Your voice will be heard. You chat, I will talk to you. If you're having an issue with being able to chat, let me know. Some people have had issues with chatting in my stuff, not being able to. I've gotten messages about that before. Let me know if anybody is having issues with being able to chat. And then if you know how to get rid of that issue, let me know. Because there's no reason that I shouldn't have any problems with that. So, it's getting late. I got to try to get used to getting up early. Yes, next week I will be on daylight. I'm right now on a second shift, so yeah. My time's going to get a little bit, maybe have a little bit more time to do this, but this better be fixed. Because my goal was to stream every day. I never want to see, I think it was in April or something, or it might have been in February, that I had 2 days of streaming. I never want to see that again. I want to see at least the majority of those days filled in with a stream. Never again will I see something that there is not a day, or at least an entire month, where I go without streaming anything, because that's not fair to anybody out there that has enjoyed. I've seen comments out there be like, "Hey, I miss you, bud," and stuff. That was from formerly Nanut fan. Now is, I think, Juice World is now their name. So don't worry, I won't forget you out there. I don't forget a lot. I don't forget a lot of them. I may some of them if you've maybe been in chat for once, but I will not forget a lot of you that have stuck there. And now my cat's trying to annoy me again. So hopefully I can get better lighting in here, so this whole whatever for this stupid green aura I got going, which I think it's kind of cool because it can green. But yeah, technically I could turn off the thing that's causing my green screen back here. Technically, I'm not going to, because frankly my office is not in full office capability, because I want to get my whole background that I had before back behind me, so that way whenever I'm having chats like this, that'll be my background. It won't be like this. I like this, but this is how I play games. So hopefully I might split this down the middle in 2 parts, by the way. I might go in and just do a quick cut and then put it in. I don't know. Or I'll just release the whole thing. But let me know in the comments. Insult or not, constructive criticism, whatever. If you have any ideas on how I can do some stuff a little bit better, let me know. If you know how to set things up for Streamlabs, let me know. But mainly, I'm going to rely on the Yavatrooper High Command, because each one of them have been here for me through and through. So I'm going to need a lot of my tech specialists that are in there to help me out and figure things out, how I should do things. Of course, funding pending. I will get there, but there's life stuff that I have to focus on with that. Hopefully though, you guys can see this in, I don't know how long, but I'm hoping that you all enjoy this, because I am definitely enjoying this. I know the beginning of this was me venting a little bit about what was going on. Hopefully you all stick through for this entire, it's going to be an hour long, probably even longer than that. So thank you all again. I might do a video kind of explaining my channel a little bit more. because that'll be the introduction to my channel. So whenever people first pop in here, I want them to see the introduction, and then I'm gonna try to put like, go check this playlist out, go check this playlist out. If you want to see my first ever content on here, it is Star Wars Battlefront, I think episode 1 or something like that. And it's in my Battlefront playlist. It should be public. So check that out. Eventually I'll finish that. I'm actually sitting on, I recorded a video for the next episode of that, but I never got to editing it. But definitely check it out. You're not gonna get rid of me, no matter what. I'm here for a good while, as long as the Lord lets me. I will be here. So thank you, everybody, and I hope you all have a great day, great week, and great just life, because I love you all, and you guys are all what keeps me just going. I don't care about funding. I don't care about donations or anything. I just care about, I'm reaching out to people that love this stuff. That even people that have felt the way that most people have felt, where they weren't heard. That's what I want. Because I love the Yava troopers. This is my childhood. This is what was created because of my love for Star Wars. Yeah, my love's been shaken a little bit, but it's still there. Everything that's right here you see is what I truly love. This background, my friends, my family. It's been real. It's been fun. So I will see you in the next one. Hopefully I can stream Arkham Origins again. If not, I'll record it and I will send it out. Because that's not fair to all of you out there that are truly enjoying this Origins. And I know there's people out there that are enjoying it. I'm glad that people are enjoying this game. Because I enjoyed it. You all enjoy it. Hopefully. Again, I love you all. I will see you in the next one. You are dismissed.